Hi everybody, it is Wintermute and I am here with the Commonwealth turn for January 1937. Okay, so we will jump right into things. Everything should be up to date on the board. So, right off the bat, what we're going to go ahead and do is our tech rolls. So we're going to roll for wartime economy first, and then we're going to go for long-range aircraft. So wartime economy, that is a 9. All right, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, I can't zoom. It is a 9. Okay. And I'm going to try a couple different things with my camera and my angling and all that stuff, and because I wasn't happy with the first one, so bear with me. And then my next roll is going to be for long-range aircraft, 7. So I'm going to get both of those. So we will go ahead and wartime economy goes here. And long-range aircraft goes here. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, as far as builds go, what I've got is I have 3 regular infantry for Britain. I have 1 colonial infantry who is going to go to Fiji. And then the FEC is going to complete its fortification in Sydney. And Anzac is going to go ahead and build 1 militia. So we'll just kind of scoot those off to the side for right now. Then I actually have a combat move, believe it or not. And it is, this Corvette is going on escort duty here in C-Zone 79, which is technically a combat move. So it has to happen during the combat phase just to be by the book. And then we're going to go straight into, obviously no combats, we're going to go straight into our non-combat movement. So let me reposition the camera and grab that sheet. And we're going to roll right through it. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so we're going to have C-Zone 95 to C-Zone 29 using strategic movement. We're going to move 1 transport. So C-Zone 95 to C-Zone 29 using strategic movement up to that port. There. Then we have C-Zone 124 to 136. We're going to have a transport and a destroyer. So from here to here. Then 124 to 88, we have a destroyer. From 86 to 85, we have a coastal sub. From 83 to 80, we have a light carrier with a fighter, a battleship, and a heavy cruiser. And it is a heavy cruiser this time. I got that part right. So up to C-Zone 80. Whoops. Get out of the way, Italy. Then 81 to 80. Everything is going to go, and Italy's getting in the way again. What a jerk. Maybe we'll get to do something about that at some point. And I'm going to move my ships around a little. I tend to prioritize them in a particular way when I set them up. Let's see, 80 to 83, this submarine. So he goes there off the coast of Aden. Right there. C-Zone 116 to C-Zone 82. So, let me back this up here. C-Zone 116 to 82. So what we're going to do is he's going to load up this AA gun. And then he's going to go 1, 2, pick up this British infantry here in British Somaliland. And then 3, and drop him up here in eastern Egypt. And end his movement in C-Zone 82. Okay, then we're going to have right here, this guy in 108 is going to go here, pick up this guy. Now, they're both collectively using strategic movement. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to drop this guy off in Gibraltar. And then C-Zone 25 to C-Zone 79, 25, is going to be a submarine. This sub here is going to come down to C-Zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 79. Whoops. And we'll do a little bit of housekeeping there. And this guy's got to get back on that deck. Okay. So that's all the naval movements. Now, as far as non-combat movements for land units, we're going to go from Bengal to Calcutta, 1 infantry. We're going to go from South India to Calcutta, 1 infantry. And then we're going to go from London to the British Midlands with an infantry and a flak gun. And we're going to move, gosh darn it, this militia from the British Midlands into London. And that's how we're going to have that. And that is it for all of my movements. Then as far as place units go, so obviously this fortification is going to go here in Calcutta. And we can take that out. This militia is going to go into New Guinea for the Anzac. And then for the British infantry placement, this Fiji infantry is going to go in Fiji, oddly enough. And then we're going to put 1 infantry in South Africa. And then these 2 infantry are going to go to London proper. Now, as far as, so there was no other point value changes, obviously, for anybody this turn on my side. So my totals end up being for what my bank is for each nation. I've got $12 for the UK. I have 5 for the FEC. I've got 7 on hand for the Anzac and 6 on hand for Canada. And that is it. It's a pretty straightforward turn. Not a whole lot going on yet. Nothing explosive, as it were. Don't have any recruitment rolls. Nothing like that. So yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward. If I missed anything or anybody wants to make any comments on this completely boring and mundane turn, feel free. And for right now, this is Winter Mute out. I should have the French up in just a bit.